Welcome back to Tennessee Bassin. Yeah, I said Tennessee Bassin. Sorry, I'm a little bit hoarse. But, there has to start off this video. Thanks for tuning back in. I just saw in our last video, we're kind of back. We're going to start doing this more often. My friend's actually not with me today. So it's just me doing the snack before school. Thought I'd upload a video. I was bored. But today is going to be a little bit different of a video, and I want to start doing more of these videos where I show you what I'm going to be throwing in the upcoming tournaments. So today I'll be rigging up for my tournament on Lake Normandy. It's about an hour and a half from here on the 5th, and then on the 12th I actually have a tournament out of Center Hill. So I'm going to be showing y'all that. We did have a little bit of a name change. When I searched our name up, Redneck TV, it didn't really Goodlow TV, where I'm pretty sure his name was Redneck TV before, got it changed, so now all his videos pop up and you cannot find us. Therefore, we've made a slight change, Tennessee Bassin. I really think that makes our channel a little bit more specific to the fishing community, and that's kind of what all we've been talking about in here. So until further notice, that's what our channel name is going to be. But with that being said, let's get into it. I did actually get to go fishing last Sunday at a buddy's pond. Great pond. I caught 5 or 6 fish, and I actually I snagged close to my PB. It was like 5.5, almost 6 pounder. It was a big fish. He came off right at the bank, and I had to dive in, jump to get him. Great fish. My little brother, he's 7. He caught a pretty good fish too. It was about 3.5, his PB. And that's about it. I'm gonna show y'all everything that I'm doing and bringing to Lake Normandy. My captain went and pre-fished last weekend. He said the temps are still going to be high, and I actually read this message from him real quick. Captain Craig, if you're out there, thank you for being a great captain, and your son is a great partner. He said the lakes were behind where they should be. The water's still warm. And the fish, it seemed like the fish hadn't moved up yet. He said he found a couple spots offshore. But if they're not biting when we come, we're probably not going to be able to pre-fish the day before. We're going to adjust accordingly. So, he said mostly throwing bottom baits. And I think I have it in here. I hope I do. This is my little day box from when I was fishing the pond. Yes. The Jean LaRue biffle head with a just a Guggen Squad bandito bug on the back. This is kind of a staple with my partner and me. I just got a little black and blue bandito bug. It needs changed out. It's only got 3 appendages on it. It's been torn up by that bass, and I'll definitely be throwing that. I don't know if I'll have the black and blue bandito bug on. I might have like a green pumpkin Z-crawl. And I love the Z-crawls. They're relatively cheap, unlike the Guggen baits, and they work really, really well. But who knows? I might also throw a crack and crawl on there. I'm really just gonna decide when I rig up. But he said we're definitely going to be throwing this, which is kind of expected. We always throw that. And then a Ned rig, which I do have tied onto my new spinning combo. and finesse. Just we're gonna be dragging top water just in case. And he said if I had Carolina rig stuff, rig that. And then he said tail spinners, which I do not have, but I'm gonna get beat to borrow. So I will. Now we're gonna rig up. I'm gonna start with my basic and probably favorite combo. Not that one. My favorite combo overall, hands down, has to be the Halo XD3 Pro, 7-foot medium heavy. Casting rod with the Sportsman's Outfitters Paul Elias Legend Series reel. Great reel, great rod. This is a really light rod. I love this. I love how light this rod is and just how well it performs. I'm gonna take off. This is what I caught my fish on yesterday. It is a either 3/8 or ½ ounce swim jig, black and blue, with a Okeechobee crawl, Kraken crawl on the back. So I'm gonna cut that off and switch it with the Jean LaRue. It's either the biffle head or the hard head. Really not sure. We just call it the biffle head. Take this trailer off. That slaunch sauce. Those Guggen baits, smelling forever. So I usually rig this up with a Palomar knot. If I'm gonna be fishing bigger rocks, I'll go a double Palomar knot just for safety. But this isn't too much of a rocky lake, so we're just gonna go with a regular knot. And this is my last one. I actually have some more coming in, thank goodness, from my guys over at Sportsman's Outfitters. Thank y'all. I'll be placing an order, so I'll have some new stuff to show y'all. I'll do a Sportsman's Outfitters unboxing on camera. I might do it on live. I'll probably do it on live, and y'all can get the live feed of that. But there's my biffle head, and I have to decide which trailer I want. I think this is the ½ ounce, just real basic. My favorite weight in these, and it has a 4/0 hook. Let's grab a soft plastic bag. And I think for the water and what the fish are doing, I'm gonna throw a where are they at? With this bait, it's like a non-floating crankbait. You can slow this bait down, you really can, but it was meant to be fished like a football head swim jig. Like I said, this hook swings, it's a jointed football head. Excuse me. And you just slide it on here. Texas string like that. Slide it up. And just put it through right there, and then rig it to exposed. There you go. And then you just reel this relatively fast across the bottom, and it's every time it deflects off a rock, these tails are going to be kicking, this is going to be wagging back and forth, and the bass just love that. I've got it in a kind of green pumpkin sunrise color. It's a green pumpkin flake with black flake, and it has a lot of orange in there. So that's really going to stand out to the bass. Black and blue. I might switch to a black and blue, and I might switch to the just regular green pumpkin Z-Cross or the black and blue bandito bug. But that's it for that one right there. My next combo will probably, next combo that I'm going to rig up is going to be my 7.3 medium heavy chatterbait rod. Chatterbait and spinnerbait. Again, Halo XD3 Pro Series, 7'3" medium heavy rod. Absolutely love this rod. I'm running a 15-pound fluorocarbon on here. I usually run 17, but I was throwing a lot smaller and lighter spinnerbaits, so I knocked down to 15, and I'll probably be doing the same on Lake Normandy. As he said, they were where the water temps had been so high, and they're just now getting to cool down. The bass are in a really late fall transition, as it seems. So they're probably going to be chasing those bait fish. And if they're not, then we'll switch this up and we might put a heavier shaky head or a just a regular jig on here with a little bit of rattle. I also love this because if I'm fishing anything clear water, I'm not, if I want to throw a jig, I'm not just going to use my 7-foot medium heavy because I have 20-pound braid. Now if I'm fishing anything super clear, the fish will be able to see that. So I love to be able to have a 7.3 that I can kind of switch back and forth to and throw whatever I want. And the 4 rods that the guys over at Sportsman's Outfitters supplied me with is great for just all around. If you're kind of a beginner or a kid with not very much money and you want to get you a quality rod and reel, this is definitely a great choice. You won't regret your decision. I actually just have some basic Seaguar Red Label that was also supplied by Sportsman's Outfitters. I have 15-pound on here and on my cranking rod, which is a 7.6 medium heavy with a moderate slow tip. It's a glass rod. I'm absolutely in love with that slow tip, but I have been having some issues with it. Sorry, I'm trying to get this through the guides. I have been having some issues with my cranking rod, and it's not the rod, it's not the reel, it's not anything like that. I've just been experiencing issues with my line. I've been having issues with my line breaking, and it's really weird, I know, but I've been having issues with my line. I was throwing a chatterbait because I left my 7.3 in the boat and didn't have time to go get it, so I just went with what I had, and I couldn't really, I didn't have another choice because I always throw a chatterbait on fluorocarbon, and that's soon to change. I'm about to start throwing them when I get in a pinch on braid, but I will throw in fluorocarbon when I can. I do like braid. I have fished braid on a chatterbait, and I do like it because it's a lot more sensitive than fluorocarbon. And that's just what I love, that sensitivity of the braid, the 20-pound Cortland Master Braid. Actually, yes. No, that's 20-pound Power Pro. Absolutely love that stuff. Like I said in my last video, I would rather have Cortland Master Braid, but hey, they're a little bit expensive. So until I can get hooked up with them, we're rocking the Power Pro, which is not a bad company. I just have a preference, and that is Cortland line. But I do love my Power Pro, so it's not bad. I don't know what just happened there. But like I was saying with my throwing a chatterbait on a crankbait rod. Sorry, I'm losing it. It's late. I've had a busy day. It was a little bit too heavy for that rod to me, and I was casting, and it was my only white chatterbait. It was white with a little bit of yellow. I had it for the fall transition. I would definitely be throwing it in this tournament if I hadn't lost it. But that is not the case, and I cast it out there, and I went to put my thumb down on the spool to stop my line, because I was at a marina, I was casting under the docks, and it just broke. And right before the bait even landed in the water, it broke at the spool. And I checked the spool, there's no nicks on it or anything. It was just the line broke. And it had happened before. And I just re-spooled, got some neat fresh line on there. It actually happened to me with 12 pound, and then I put 15 pound on, and it happened again, which is kind of baffling to me, but I think I'm going to, instead of using this red label, I'm going to use the rest of the red label that I have, and then I'm going to start using either gold label or Invisex. It's a little bit more expensive, but I don't like losing my baits, so it'll be worth it. That's that. Just a little white. Oh, I probably need to put a trailer on there. A little white skirted chartreuse head spinnerbait. And on that, I'm just going to throw my last Rage Swimmer. Wow. Could have swore I had another one. My last Rage Swimmer. That's where it is. That's going to be in my box too. I'm going to switch out. I'm going to start with the single blade with the white Rage Swimmer. This is the 3.75 inch, and I always bite them out, so need to get some more of those. I got some more coming from Sportsman's Outfitters, but they aren't the all white and pearl with silver flake. They are green pumpkin pearl. I just cut that little head off right there. That gives me enough to hook on without it being too large of a presentation for these fish. I just hook it on like that, feed it through, and push. And there you go. Little chartreuse head. If this doesn't do any good to me, I'll switch over to my white, or all white, double willow blade with the Rage tail and 2 white willow blades. So that's what we got rocking for us on the 7.3. And I'm sorry if these videos are a little long. I really am. I haven't figured out how to cut my videos. So if you could drop that in the comments, like good editing software, or if you want to edit the videos, if you might do it for free, I could pay you. It couldn't be much, but I would be interested in getting somebody to edit, because I'm not very technologically smart. So that's it for my 7-3. On one of my spinning combos, this is kind of like my pond. My pond spinning combo. It's been there is one of my longest combos I've ever had. It is been through thick and thin with me. It is a Bass Pro Bionic Blade with a Pin Battle 2. I think this is the 2000 series. Yeah, 2000. I just have some 20-pound Cortland Master Braid on there. And I will be throwing a shaky head on it today. I have broken it off. This is a broken rod. It doesn't have... It's supposed to be 6'6". It is currently 5'7". Looks like, or almost 6 foot. Probably looks to be about 5'10". I will be needing a new rod soon. But this guy works for now. He's been there for me, so I'm going to use him until he decides not to work anymore. But it does great for me. I try not to spend too much on my rods and reels. That's why I'm very thankful for my Pro Staff sponsor. They really help me get quality reels so I can tournament fish. But as I'm threading this line right here, I would like to thank Sportsman's Outfitters, as I did in the last video. It's kind of what I talked about. It was more of a sponsor video. Thank you to them. You've really supported me, and I'm really, really glad to be a part of the Sportsman's Outfitters family. And we have talked about it. They have a YouTube channel too, so go sub to them. Go show some love to their channel and their website. They've got their Cyber Monday sales going on still, I'm pretty sure. And they always have really good sales on the site. There's always stuff marked down. Jackhammers are $13.99 right now, and I think Thunder Crickets are $9.99. So great deals on those. Go check them out. Link will be in the description below. I got that. I'm actually going to throw a shaky head on this. So put these up. I really like doing these videos for you guys. Sorry if I'm not talking to the camera very much. I'm kind of focused on getting this done so this video didn't take too long. But I'm done with my spinnerbait / swimbait box. And as you can tell, I don't have very many of those. This. These are the 2 chatterbaits I have left, or that was in my day box. I actually have 4 chatterbaits left. I don't have a very big chatterbait arsenal, but that's okay because I do plan on growing it soon. Like I said, this stuff's a process. I don't really. I make money here and there, just kind of doing odd jobs, but I don't really have a steady source of income, so it's hard for me to buy this stuff. And I'm one of the only ones in my immediate family that knows relatively about fishing. I don't want to say I know a lot, but I know enough to get out there and actually catch fish. I'm one of the only ones in my family that knows how. So, kind of alone with the Christmas shopping thing because my parents don't really know what to get me. And that's alright. They didn't. I got into this. I fished a lot when I was young. And I just loved it ever since. But that's alright. So, I mean, I didn't ask for much for Christmas. I asked for money from pretty much everybody. Right now I'm just sorting what I had in my day box into my regular boxes. While I'm doing this, I'll talk about the pond I fished last Sunday after my dad's mom's side family Thanksgiving. We had a blast. It was a really great pond. Thank you to that old man for letting us fish his pond. He's a great guy. Got a great pond out there. And all I didn't have to do very much. All I did was work it right up along the bank. He has some riprap going down his driveway, so his driveway does not corrode and flood in. So we had some riprap down there, and I just vertically casted all along that, and I pulled 4 or 5 fish off there. It was a pretty shallow pond. I was just throwing that swim jig with the Okeechobee colored Kraken crawl on the back, and it seemed to do the trick. And then the bass were up on the bank. I really wish I'd had a buzzbait with me. That would have been amazing. The buzzbait bite would have been awesome. And I am actually working on getting a GoPro. I want to start doing GoPro footage for when I do those pond fishing trips, or just fishing in general. I'd love to get a clamp so I can put on the front, or the boat, so y'all can go with me on my fishing adventures. But like I said, I would have to learn how to edit a little bit, and I'm not too good at that, so we'll have to figure that out one day at a time. I just use these. I think these are 3/8 ounce, and these are 1/4 ounce. I will be using the 1/4 ounce. These are Hoppy shaky heads. And most of my jigs that you'll see me use, I didn't use a Hoppy swim jig, but most of the jigs that you'll see me use will be Hoppy's brand. They are a local bait company. Great high quality stuff for half the price of these big brands. I do love their stuff. Great colors, great durability, just great jigs and great baits overall. They make crappie stuff too. But yeah, great company. Go show them some love. They have a shop and a restaurant. It's a Hoppy's Harbor Grill in Mount Juliet or Smyrna, Tennessee. Look them up. It's a Fate Sanders Marina, or Fate Sanders Boat Ramp. It's right by the boat ramp. And like I said, go show them some love. They are a great business doing something great. They always have great deals in there, and I always love going in there and see what they have. It's always a fun time. You go eat, go to their bait shop, see what all they have, and get you some good stuff. They have really good food too. I know I'm talking about jigs right now, but the food they have is impeccable. They have if you like chicken salad, they have their homemade chicken salad. It is really good chicken salad served on a leaf of lettuce, and it comes with honeydew melon and cantaloupe. Really good if on a hot summer day. And like I said, if you're in the Lebanon, Tennessee, Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and Smyrna area, go check them out. They are a really good company, doing really great things with their jigs. But like I said, tying on a Hoppy's 1/4 ounce shaky head right now, and I'm going to throw a green pumpkin Zoom finesse worm, and I'm I'm having a tough time because I really don't fish shaky heads. I'm having a tough time deciding what worms to get. I don't have very many finesse worms right now. I actually only have one color, and that is green pumpkin. So we're going to have to figure something out if the water is a little bit dirtier. Maybe I can borrow some from my partner. But I've always heard you had to, or it's better to those shaky head worms. So if y'all throw other stuff, please let me know. I'm looking for other ideas, because honestly, it's getting kind of hard. I don't really want to throw a shaky head when, I mean, this is still a pretty dark color. Just a zoom, finesse worm, nothing special. And I'm going to throw that on the quarter-ounce shaky head. Put that up. Sorry if you can't hear me very well. Like I said, I'm really, really tired. It has been a long week, and it is only Tuesday. That's currently how my week's going. That's already torn. That's an issue. Here we go. We got a beefier worm. I'm actually glad that was in there. I actually got these at a Walmart clearance and never used them. This is kind of what really before I really got into the fishing team, and I didn't know what a shaky head was. Before the fishing team, I was a I was more of a Texas rig, jig kind of guy, and I knew what a lot of these were. I never really threw them. I was always throwing something Texas rigged or just something basic that you would begin fishing with. And then I started watching videos. I think started out watching John B, and it took off from there. And I always wanted to do that, so now we're here. I'm on the fishing team. I'm trying to make it big on YouTube. And I would really appreciate if y'all supported the channel. Like I said, this is a small channel. I think we're up to 2 subscribers, so thank you to that second subscriber. Really a big, huge, monster size shout out to y'all. Y'all are really helping me. And then on my second spinning combo, I've got an Abu Garcia Cardinal SX 2000 series with on a Battle 2 rod. This was a 6.6 medium. Yeah, 6.6 medium. Now it is, let's see, it's a broken rod too. It's about a 5.7 medium, almost medium heavy. And I've got a 1/10, I believe, a 1/10 ounce Ned rig with a Dan's Money, or the Money Maker color, just Ned TRD on there. I really love throwing a Ned rig. I really love finesse overall. Haven't got to do much of it, but it is one of my favorite things to do. I need to reorganize my soft plastic box. But my next rod, and downstairs I have a 7-foot medium heavy extra fast action. Yeah. Extra fast tip. It's a Penn Legion casting rod. It's more of a saltwater rod, but it's that extra fast tip makes up for it not being heavy. It's a lighter one with a heavy action, and it has a 7 1-to-1 Shimano Chronarch, the older Chronarch, the white reel. Great reel. I've got 20-pound Cortland master braid on it too. I throw Cortland master braid on everything I can, but especially Cortland master braid on there. And that's downstairs. I've got a KVD or Strike King Buzz Toad on there, black Buzz Toad. So he said the top water bite. That's what I'll throw. If not, I'm gonna switch up. But my last or second to last, no, my last rod I'm gonna rig up tonight is going to be my 7.6 medium heavy cranking rod, the one I've been having the issues with. Have to get all those backlashes out. That's gonna be fun. In my opinion, this is a little bit of an oversized rod, but I do love it. It gets the job done and it catches big fish. There we go. I don't know why my line keeps breaking. It's exclusively on this rod. That's the only one it happens on. And I'm throwing all the same line on all my fluorocarbon applications. Except the spinning reel. I have 12-pound fluorocarbon on there. But I just have 15-pound Cigar Red Label on here, and I hadn't had any issues with it until that day. So I don't know what the deal was, but let's hope that does not happen on Lake Normandy this weekend, because we will be in a world of trouble if we cannot pull our season together. It has been a tough season for us, but I'm looking to turn that around. And I love to fish. I love the competitive. I love competing. But it really is a learning experience for when I get to high school. Actually, guys, I think I just found my problem and why I'm getting broken off like that. So when I backlash, my line gets kinked, and that's why. And that's a lot of the reason that I do not like to fish fluorocarbon, is it is very, very kinky. But I'm more of a braid guy. Like I said, I really do not enjoy doing this on my fluorocarbon stuff. Fast forward in this video. I think I am going to end it here and then just do this when I have the time. I don't think I'm going to take all these rods with me. If I'm going to do any cranking, I'll probably do it on my 7.3, just because to save the hassle, and I'm not even going to deal with the headache of this rod. So that's it for this video, guys. I know it was a long one just for showing you what I'm rigging up, but basically wanted to show y'all what I was doing and what I would be throwing in Normandy Lake. And I'll do another one of these on Center Hill. I'm going to do a kind of like a post video on Normandy. I'll probably post that the Sunday or that next Monday, and then December 12th will be our last tournament for a while. I think I'm fishing the New Year's Day tournament. That's just a fun tournament on Percy J. Priest, so that would be a great, that's going to be one of our last tournaments for the year until it picks back up in February. I probably will still be doing the winter series. It's on Percy Priest. I'm going to try to be fishing all the tournaments I can. And if not, hopefully I can get a camera, so I can go fish ponds and bring y'all along with me on the fun. But like I said, please, if you're seeing this video, drop some editing software down below, or teach me how to edit on YouTube. If you could DM me, my Snapchat is Rodeo Star, RODEOSTAR 3000. It's Cy Taylor, and then it has a horse emoji. I have a cowboy hat and a plaid shirt. So add me. I'll add you back. We'll start talking, and then if you can help me with editing, if you can help me with editing software, that'd be great. Like I said, post video, those are my rods that I will be taking. It's going to be extremely cold and might even be snowing on Normandy, so I'm going to have my H2O Express, nothing expensive, H2O Express bibs and jacket and underlayers, along with hopefully my Sportsman's Outfitters bus, and if not, hopefully I'll have those for Center Hill. But that is all for this video. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're growing slowly but surely. I want to build this channel, I really do, and y'all are helping me do that, and it is getting late, so I'm gonna go to bed because I have school tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching, thank y'all for supporting. Please share, like, subscribe, do everything that you can. Turn your notification bell on, get notified when we post new videos. And yeah, that's just about it for this video. So another thing with the name change, y'all are still the Rednecks. Y'all are still the Redneck family. We just changed our name to Tennessee Bassin. So I guess y'all still be Rednecks. So without further ado, bye Rednecks. See y'all in the next episode.